Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Matt Harrelson. A man allegedly entering a home was shot and killed late Monday night, according to police. Rockingham Police Chief Billy Kelly said this morning that 26-year-old Rico Jokea Shelton was found dead when officers arrived to a call of shots fired at a home on Richmond Road behind the Richmond County Administration Building around 10:30 p.m. Monday. The chief added that upon entry, Shelton was, quote, met by an individual who shot him, which ultimately resulted in his death. Neighbors reported hearing 3 shots, a pause, and then 2 additional shots. When officers arrived, they reported Shelton had a gunshot to the head. Several ambulances from First Health EMS also responded to the scene, and Shelton was placed inside one of those. Police are still investigating at this time. Be sure to stay tuned to the Richmond Observer for all of the latest updates. The reported sound of gunfire led Richmond County Sheriff's deputies out to Richmond Senior High School this morning. According to Chief Deputy Mark Gullidge, a call came in regarding the sound of gunshots that appeared to be coming from around the school's soccer field. Gullidge said deputies determined that the shots were not on school property, but apparently came from the Patterson Road area of the nearby Little Philadelphia community. Deputies were unable to find any sign of a firearm being fired, and the case has been cleared. Once again, teachers will descend on the state capitol to call for more public school funding, Medicaid expansion, and a $15 minimum wage for all school workers. The North Carolina Association of Educators, in partnership with several other advocacy groups, is planning a teacher march on May 1st in downtown Raleigh. Because so many teachers have requested time off, some school districts have announced plans to make May 1st an optional teacher workday. On April 8th, Durham Public Schools announced its intention to cancel classes. More than 550 teachers have asked for time off for the start of May. Chapel Hill Carborough City Schools and Lexington City Schools are also canceling classes for May 1st. State Superintendent Mark Johnson has urged March organizers to pick another day for the event. Johnson voiced concerns that closing schools would undermine classroom instruction and hurt students who rely on schools for meals. Thousands of teachers marched at the legislative complex last year demanding higher per-student spending, increased educator pay, and for a moratorium on school choice options. At least 40 school districts and 1 Durham charter school closed for the May 16th march and rally. More than 60% of North Carolina students didn't have school that day. All right, when we return, we have Gus Bellamy joining us in the Richmond studio tonight discussing his upcoming Raider Band charity event, plus your Live at 5 weather report. All of that's coming up right after the break. At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. Richmond Young Professionals is hosting the first ever disc golf tournament at the newly constructed Henson Lake Disc Golf Course in Rockingham. On Saturday, April 27th, players can participate for prizes in either a team round, a singles round, or play in both. Registration is $25 per person, and the first 40 to sign up will receive a free premium custom Henson Lake disc. Sign up at eventbrite.com today. And welcome back to Live at 5, and we're being joined on the desk by Gus Bellamy, who is Vice President of the Raider Band Fans. We appreciate you for joining us, Gus. So we understand you have an event coming up, so tell us all about it.
Well, this Saturday, September 13th, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., the Cameroonian Presbyterian Church is holding an all-you-can-eat buffet breakfast to support the Raider Band. The Raider Band, or Raider Band Fans, is trying to raise money to buy new uniforms for the members of the band. The present uniforms that they wear now are older than they are. So we're trying to raise a little bit of money. Great breakfast. It's $7, all you can eat.
So what can they expect to see on the buffet?
On the buffet, you can see it's scrambled eggs, grits, country ham, patty sausage, link sausage, bacon, biscuits, gravy, toast.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. And
right.
It's wonderful food. Cameron used to have this every Saturday, once a month for many years. And they raised enough money that they paid off all their bills that the church helped pay new additions. So that's just how good that food is.
Absolutely. It sounds like there's going to be a lot to choose from. So talking about the uniforms, how many kids are in the band these days?
Preferably, right now, it's about 50. Okay. Most of the years, the past several years, they've ranged anywhere from 50 to 100. We're trying to raise 100 uniforms. Great group of kids. They're willing to do anything, so they are wonderful kids. But right now, we've got about 50 of them in the band.
All right. And I know that a lot of people focus on football at the games, but people, Raider Band is something that's been around forever as well, and they have done a great job over the past. So with that being said, people probably can picture what the uniforms they've been wearing over the last few years. You got any idea what the new uniforms might look like?
The new uniforms will still have the black pants, and there'll be a green shirt. We're looking to have a gold and white sash to go across here, going back to the old black hats. It looks like, I call them Buccaneer hats.
Yeah,
that's what they call them. And then gauntlets with white gloves.
All right, and absolutely. I'm sure that would look great when it comes to competition as well.
Yes,
so,
sir. Mm-hmm.
Once again, though, before we go, just remind folks how do they need to get tickets? I mean, can they do pickup orders, that sort of thing?
They do have tickets ahead of schedule. You can contact me. You can go to our Facebook page, Raider Band Fans, and get the information there. My telephone number will be 910-417-1804. And then again, the tickets will be available the day of. So,
all right,
and takeouts will be available also.
And again, that's taking place this Saturday.
This Saturday, September 13th, at Cameron Presbyterian Church on Northern Road.
All right, Gus Bellamy, Vice President of the Raider Band Fans. Once again, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for having me.
When we return, we've got your Alive at 5 weather report. Rain or not, we'll let you know right after the break.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Todd's Computers, and looking at the weather here on our webcam, and it has been a crazy past 24 hours here in Richmond County with the way the weather's been. We had some really heavy rain last night, a lot of wind involved with that. This storm came all the way out from Texas, and it was supposed to bring some hail involved with it. We don't think we got really a whole lot of that. I don't remember any reports on that, but rain and wind, heavy wind, was definitely part of that last night, and a little bit in the afternoon beforehand as well. But today we've been having a lot of overcast. The rain has been on and off. Across the whole Sand Hills, really, it's been kind of like this all day, in fact. But good news for tomorrow, as we will take a look at the weather map, sun is back for today. And you can see in places like Fayetteville with a high of 74, low of 51. So we're going to get some warm temperatures still coming up. Rayford also about 78, low of 50, and Lumberton about the same way as well. And all across Sand Hills, a great day tomorrow. Warrenburg, same, 75 is the high, 51 for the low. So move over here into Richmond County territory with Ellerby at a high of 74 and low of 52. Rockingham also about 75, low of 52. So not a whole lot of change between temperatures across the Sand Hills, and all of course Waysboro on the other side of PD River around mid 70s as well. Moving on over to the 7-day forecast, we've got a high of 75, low of 52 on Wednesday. And as the sun is going to be here for the next 2 days, and there's plenty to do this week. If you don't think there's nothing going on, go check out Richmond Observer. I'm sure you'll find something on there. But things to do for the weekend. Rockingham Dragway's got stuff going on all the way through from Thursday to Sunday. So high of 76 on Thursday, low of 60. Great day to go out there. Now Friday, you might want to take a rain jacket or umbrella, or things might not go as planned at the dragway. But we will have a chance of rain, chance of storms rather, with a high of 77 and a low of 64 on Friday. Moving over to Saturday, where we got a mostly cloudy day with a high of 79 and a low of 64. Sunday, Monday, we've got more storms on the way. The good news about this rain is that it will wash away the pollen, so we don't have to deal with it too much. But keep that allergy medicine around if it is bothering you. So Sunday's got a high of 79, a low of 61. Monday with a high of 71, a low of 49. Tuesday we're going to get back some clouds and some sunshine. Be a high of 70 and a low of 54. So a crazy week ahead for us with rain, sunshine, clouds. You get pretty much everything but the snow. But that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, Matt Harrelson's got your RO Sports update. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham, North Carolina. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer unique selections of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. Each month we'll fill the shop with hand-picked home decor, furniture, and gifts. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. You can find the shop dates and hours on our website at willowtreeantiquesandgifts.com. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
It may not seem fair to put a Jeep on the same racetrack as Hellcats and Demons, especially a high-performance track like Rockingham Dragway. But Maryland's Chris Dufresne showed Saturday that today's Jeep can hold its own with the baddest hot rods on the planet, just as long as there's a Hemi under the hood. Dufresne's Jeep Grand Cherokee was the only double winner in Saturday's Modern Street Hemi Shootout, adding more hardware to the veteran's already bulging trophy case. After driving a 2016 Dodge Charger to a single victory in Rockingham's 2018 event, Dufresne directed the Jeep to a Saturday victory in the bracket class before doubling up as the event's King of the Hill. Other Saturday winners included some of the usual suspects, along with a surprise or two. Bill McFadden of Scotch Plains, New Jersey, drove his 2007 Magnum to a Super Stock title on Saturday, and Justin Scudder won his specialty in a 2006 Charger. One of the most popular winners was Stephen Ramey of Smyrna, South Carolina, who not only prevailed in his Pro ET in his 1970 Roadrunner, but beat reigning series champion Brian Brunt of Michigan in the final round to do so. For the second weekend in a row, the Richmond Senior High School girls track and field team earned a runner-up finish behind Hugh M. Cummings High School. Competing in the Pepsi Invitational at Southern Lee High School, the Lady Raiders racked up 103 points for the second place finish. Just ahead of them was Cummings, which led the way with 113 points. Last week, Richmond posted a score of 72 points in the Viking relays at Union Pines High School to Cummings' 78 points. Of the 20 teams in Saturday's competition, Union Pines took third and Rocky Mount was fourth. The Lady Raiders will return to action on Thursday at Jack Britt High School. The Sandhills Athletic Conference meet will feature Richmond, Jack Britt, Pinecrest, and Scotland. Events will start at 4 p.m. After a slow start to the season, the Richmond JV softball team continued its turnaround this week by taking one of two games against SAC opponent Lumberton High School. At home Wednesday, the Lady Raiders and sophomore Kirsten Bruce earned their third win of the season, defeating the Lady Pirates 8-5. Bruce recorded 27 strikeouts from the circle between both games, sitting down 11 batters in the win. A night later in Lumberton, it was the Lady Pirates who edged Richmond 16-15 in a high-scoring affair. Bruce would punch out 16 batters despite the loss. Following the split with Lumberton, the team's record is now 3-8. Richmond will be back in action tonight at home playing 71st High School. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. Be sure to check out Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday and tune into the RO Sports Show every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Have a great night, Richmond County.